Coach, these games against the Aces, special stuff, playoff atmosphere, always close. You know, we tend to concentrate a lot on who scores the most points, et cetera, but what are some of those X factor intangibles that are going to be critical tonight?
Yeah, I think it's just the effort plays, flying around, not being afraid to make mistakes. Obviously, you want to limit mistakes, but this game is, these games are about effort and playing hard and who's going to go get the loose balls. And, I think we're ready for it. Obviously, they're ready for it. It's going to be a great game.
Hey, Nate, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Asia after last game, she was talking about it was very important toward the military, and they were going through their struggles, building relationships, especially on the road, for that bonding. Last year, you took the team for training camp down to San Diego to do that. Now you have a whole different team, and somebody say that this is a better team, and it's come together, but you've had to build two teams in your first 2 years. What did you do this year, or how did this team come together and bond so quickly? And how much do you credit that to the early success?
Yeah, I mean, I give all the credit to the group. Yeah, I mean, we had so much change early. I don't really remember how it came together. To be quite honest, we had so many injuries. I think we just relied on our great players in AT and in Satu early. Kyle was hurt a majority early in the year. Yeah, for me, just coming into a new league, seeing two different teams, it's been a good introduction to this great league. I mean, every night you got to come with it. Obviously, we've had people in and out, but we're in a tough stretch here. We're a game or two behind as far as many games as everybody else has played. So we're kind of trying to play catch up. The last 28 games, we got 13 games. So we're in it right now. This has been a good road trip so far. Obviously, winning here in Vegas is not easy to do, but this would be a big one.
Last year, you were complimentary throughout the season in terms of learning yourself from DT.
Yep.
This year, you have arguably one of the top 2-3 players in the league in AT.
Yep.
How are you seeing your being challenged, and what have you learned about yourself from 2 players like that? And not to mention some of the other players that you obviously coached the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you think of DT and AT, the one thing is their mind. They're basketball people. They live it, they love it. And you got to be ready each and every day, because AT cares about one thing, and that's winning. And DT was the same. And so I feel very lucky to be around her each and every day. I knew that she was a good player. I just didn't know she was this good. And yeah, she just every night you don't have to worry about her effort and her care factor, because it's as high as it's going to be, and she's going to do anything it takes to win.
Coach, we talked about, or we spoke to Mo earlier today, and she talked about she loves being challenged by you, by her teammates. For maybe the average fan that doesn't sort of realize her impact, can you sort of describe maybe the intangibles or the little things that she does that really helps sort of make this team gel really well?
Well, she's the best pick and roll defender in the league, so we'll just start there. That's what the numbers say, and when she's healthy and dialed in, we're really good defensively. And so obviously she missed a game, and then the other night in Golden State I didn't play her a lot in the first half, and maybe it kind of sparked her a little bit, and she was really good in the fourth. And just talking to her again today, when she's good, we're good. And we're going to need her to be great down the stretch. We're going to need her to be great tonight.
Coach, AT and Asia Wilson are in category of their own. What is the other matchup that you're looking at that'll have an impact on this game?
I think probably Jackie and Ka, right? Well, I mean, and then you can go to Mo and Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, there's just really good players in this league, right? And you can go from matchup to matchup. Obviously, AT and Asia are going to be a big one. People are going to focus in on that. And we'll have Ka on Jackie some, and then Ka will guard Chelsea some. And so I think those three matchups are gonna be very important.
Hey, Coach, speaking of Mo being healthy, how much do you really consider how much you play her, given her knee pain? And really, she told us earlier today that she's been dealing with that pain since May.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've just managed all year. I don't think we're approaching it any differently. We've got a great health and performance staff that, has helped manage that and really allowed her to have a great year and not miss many games. So I'm super proud of Mo and the focus and the rehab that she's done, and I'm super pleased with our health and performance group also.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Hey Nate, how you doing today?
Great.
Two quick questions for you. So for one, with your bigs being closer to the level of the screen, there's a lot more activity from your low man. I've seen him kind of getting more involved, kind of covering up the roller. Can you kind of speak to kind of what's developed there with that role for your defense? And then my second one is how important are the margins, those unscripted points for you in these kind of heavyweight matchups?
Yeah, I'll start with the unscripted points. I mean, I felt like we left some points on the board in the first game in Vegas. We missed some layups in the first quarter that, against good teams, against tough matchups, you gotta finish those plays. So having those plays that you get to the rim and you don't finish, those hurt you. And then our pick and roll defense, a big part of it is just AT's how active she is. She's done a great job of communicating with Mac. Last year we were in more of a drop. This year we're definitely more at the level. I think it depends on the team that you're playing, right? The other night, Golden State really spaced us out, and we kind of we were kind of all over the board, really, to be honest. In the first half, defensively, we weren't very good, and the second half, we just went back to doing what we've done, and that's what you're talking about. We're going to be up at the level. We're going to pull in a little bit and help at the rim, and I think a lot of it is just effort and toughness on the ball and trust and help behind.
Last question, Jesse.
Hey, Coach. Just Mac played really well the other night. With going against Vegas tonight and Asia and everything, could she see a little bit more minutes, do you think, in this one?
Yep.
Thanks, Nate.
All right. Thank you.
Let's go.
All right.